let's do the news. And I want to start down here with the Volvo XC90 because for the last couple of years, it's had the middle classes all to itself. But not anymore, because look what we've got here. It's the new Land Rover Discovery. And I have to admit, I was never a fan of the old one, because it was only bought by two different types of people. Murderers, who needed the... They needed the four-wheel drive system to get far into the woods to bury their victims, and Wendy Craig. They were the only people that bought it. The new one, though, I think it looks utterly fabulous, and I like what they've done with the underside as well, because it's not as sophisticated as a Range Rover, but it's not as farmyardy as a Defender. And that means, really, you'll be able to go much further up a mountain than you would in a Volvo. And you get the same sort of blend on the inside, too. Look, it's kind of utilitarian but stylish, kind of like a designer Wellington. There is, however, one problem that I can see. You see, in the Volvo, the engine, which if you go for the diesel isn't very good, is mounted sideways. And that means you've got more space, short bonnet, more space in the cabin. Now, in the Land Rover, you get the engine, which is a big Jag V8 in this one. That's mounted lengthways, so there's less space. And that shows up if we go round to the back. See, if I open up the tailgate of the Volvo, we can see that even with all 7 seats in place, you've still got room for a kiddie's bicycle. Now, let me take it over to the Land Rover, OK? All 7 seats up. That's going to break... Oh, dear, that's just going to break the window. Oh, dear.
I think he's talking rubbish, actually.
I think he's talking rubbish as well.
I think it blitzes the XC90.
I really like its square-jawed matinee idol good looks.
Yeah, I think it looks nice too.
No, I'm sorry. If you had loins as productive as mine...
Overactive.
...and you had a lot of children, you'd have to have the Volvo, because you can put the children in it and things in the boot.
It's kiddie's bike nonsense. I don't care. I don't want to put a kiddie's bike in the boot.
Well, what do you want to put in the boot?
I'd rather be able to put adults in the third-row seats, and you cannot do that in the Volvo. You can't.
Why would you ever want to put adults in the back of a car?
I have friends.
I haven't.
Well, then maybe we're always going to disagree on that. It is... I'm sorry, the Discovery is by far the better machine. That interior is clever.
Have you seen the back seats in the Discovery? Have you tried to get into the back?
Does it... you can get... Well, you won't get in because you're... They built that car...
Jesus is here!
And we never knew! Wow!
Who have we booked as the guest this week?
Maybe he's not supposed to be on yet.
Is he the guest? That would be something, wouldn't it? We'd get some viewers there.
How did you do on the track, Jesus?
At least I'm not too tall for my hair, eh, Jeremy?
Hey! And Jesus is funny.
Jesus has just said that he's not too tall for his hair.
You'd edit me out anyway, wouldn't you?
Shut up now, Jesus.
Yeah, that's probably enough from
That's
Jesus.
enough, really, from Jesus. Just James is going to speak.